Folks, I want to thank you all for coming along here this lunchtime to take a stand on behalf of the North Inner City and the city as a whole in demanding that this Georgian mansion, this jewel in the crown of the North Inner City, is held for the people. People who live in our neighbourhoods have learned to their cost that the most treasured assets in the heart of the capital city invariably fall into private hands. Have learned to their cost that when it comes to it, big business, commerce, corporates trump the ordinary citizen every single time. We went to the North Inner City task force established by government, and we made very clear that we wanted Aldborough House to be held for the community. We were told that that would be seriously and actively considered. And then we discovered that we were misled, and that yet again a treasure in the heart of the city will be dedicated to private pursuits and private interests. Some people might say that the planning permission for this mansion is through and that the fight is over. We don't accept that. And today's gathering is just the first of very, very many as we take a stand and make a demand of government to bring back into public ownership this building so that it can be used for the benefit of the community. Shawnee Lamb is here with us, and I'm going to ask Shawnee very briefly just to say a few words about Aldborough House itself and its environs. And if you give him a warm welcome, please.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you here, and it's just by accident that it's no Bible. I'm delighted to see you, everybody here. This is an extremely important building, not just for this area but for the whole city. It has been abused both by private owners and indeed by public owners, including Post, over many years. Much of the Georgian internal features have been basically guntered out of it by now. But it is more than worth retaining. Anybody who thinks that nobody ever thought of this is mistaken. 4 years ago, a committee was formed to try to acquire it. The guy that owned it at that time proposed to put a private health clinic in it. He went bankrupt and was put into NAMA and emigrated to America, but somehow or other retained ownership of this building. Now, the fact of the matter is that the state needs to take control, take it into public ownership again, and preserve it as best it can be preserved for local, public and community use. And any other suggestion is outrageous. The proposals by the present owners to build 2 modern apartment blocks on either side of it and to basically demolish what is a Georgian music room built when the house was built by Lord Altamont to try to attract his English wife to come and live here. She never did, but nevertheless, that building on its own, the music room, is certainly worth preserving as part of the integrated building and complex that it is. I'm delighted to be here, I'm delighted to see this initiative, and I can assure Mary Lou that when it comes to the coalition or anywhere else, she will have plenty of support from the local community.
So that's our demand, that Aldborough House be taken into public ownership, that it is used for the benefit and the enjoyment of the community. And if the government promises to this area are to mean anything, well then we need action to prove that. And what better way to demonstrate respect and esteem for the inner city community than to acquire Aldborough House and to allow the citizens of this city, inner city Dubliners and visitors to our community, to enjoy what is a Georgian treasure in the heart of our town. Sgwni mil y mohogwydd sgyler.